extend this welcome to our ministers and members of the National Parliament who have also traveled to Bougainville to farewell the late member for Central Bougainville, the Honorable Father Simon Dumarinu. The passing of the late Father Simon is a great loss for the Catholic Diocese of Bougainville, and it is even greater loss for Bougainville. We have lost a leader who lived in a life bound by the morals of the duty of his people and the faith in his God. He leaves behind the legacy of a man devoted to his people through his ministry as a priest and his service to the people of Central Bougainville as our dual elected member of the National Parliament. To many, very little is known about the late Honorable Father Simon Dumarinu, except that he was a Marist Catholic priest from the mountains of Panguna in Central Bougainville. To me personally, I will remember him as a priest who served pastoral duties were quite different from many of his peers. I describe the late Father Simon Dumarinu as being different from other priests because despite being a spiritual leader, counselor, and educator, he was active in the revolutionary movement by our leader, the late Francis, to pursue the Bougainville's freedom and liberty. During the troubled times of the Bougainville Civil War, Father Simon used his ministry to offer comfort, inspiration, and spiritual guidance to many of our people and our leaders. I am truly saddened that his untimely passing becomes at a time when he was about to implement his plans for developing central Bougainville. Despite his great loss, we must all draw strength from the remarkable life as an extraordinary man who not only understood his human nature but shared in the struggles of the common man. Let us all be inspired.
From a young age, a man of deep faith, he recognized a great cause, a cause of service to our Lord and its people. As a child, Father Simon demonstrated a great academic potential. He attended his local primary school and he undertook part of his secondary school years in Rigo High School. And then, in recognition of his achievements, he went to matriculate from Passam National High School. He then went into Womala College in 1983. It was fitting that Father Simon was ordained as a priest of the Catholic Church in Tuluru Parish in Kieta. Since being re-elected as a member for Central Bougainville in 2022, late Father Simon has made a number of contributions. He served on the Parliamentary Committee on Communications, Constitutional Laws, and Subordinate Legislation, and a special Parliamentary Committee on Customary Land and Reforms.
And I came to find that member of the Central, the late member, everyone leader was that may come up with very peculiar and challenging times in Bougainville. A time when Bougainvilleans only need him, plenty of him, long leadership, particularly the spiritual leadership is a leadership and we bring him.
We talk about some. You may work on losing plenty of leaders. One time you may work on look forward long aspiration believe me long what the future will be. But
Father Simon and one plan leader you will see on the streets as one of the humblest. To me, Father Simon is a real Bougainvillean. A Bougainvillean who has a heart for Bougainville. A Bougainvillean who will continue to fight, who continue to stood up, who continue to make sure that the aspirations of the people of Bougainville.
Father Simon Dumarinu, 2022, we've been run one time in the same party. Na patre, long South Bougainville, we've been run na patre and been sa toki mi. Bougainville's independence, I'm stop long hand long me, or leader man.
Honorable Late Dumarinu, I'm a very humble person. As everybody, you platok na platok him. I'm somebody where, very down to earth. You talk to him, in his own quiet way, and make him remark blame, come back, number support him, all get all work about blame, or belief blame, na priority blame, law, I leave him na develop him Central Bougainville and Bougainville as a whole. In every parliament sitting, me playing said law, this house is the most attended member of the National Parliament, who come sit down and make him all, give him all reflection blame, the views, and support blame come to this house. And we will dearly miss him for his presence. Lord, this time we are gathered here today, lording him. Our dear colleague member, a priest and a politician. He contributed immensely in the discussions and debates of this house, this fourth house. He spoke highly on the working relationship of ABG and the national government at the regional and national level to progress development of the people of Bougainville and settle the Bougainville agenda for independence
once and for all. Late Honorable Father Simon Dumarinu, we will miss you with your words of wisdom in this chamber. This last time, we will bring you a come inside of this chamber, for your people with heavy hearts to accord you our last respect and say our goodbye. We will always treasure the moments we spent in this chamber with you to serve our people with our efforts to lead them to independence. You will no longer be with us, but your legacy will live on. So for that, you will always be remembered. Thank you, Honorable Father Simon Dumarinu. May your soul rest in eternal peace.